I'm Gene Kernan. I'm your host. And I have the honor of welcoming the owner of the restaurant that we're broadcasting from today, La Calabria Ristorante, and the owner, Giovanni Spataro. Giovanni,
how you
welcome
doing?
to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you here.
My pleasure.
So, a little bit about the restaurant real quick. How long have you been open here?
This location, we are here about 19 months,
Okay.
but we are in business since 2008. We just moved from the older location.
Okay, great. Now, speaking of moved, we'll get into a little bit about Giovanni. I can tell by the accent that you're not an Arizona native.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So tell us where you're from, Giovanni.
I was born and raised in Calabria, South Italy, and I left home when I was about 21. Moved to North Italy for about 6 years, and then I decided to come to America to help my brother, because I have two brothers in New Jersey. They have a restaurant, and I was helping one of them for a few years, and then I decided it was time for me to move over. And for some reason, my wife and I, we chose Arizona, and here we are.
Well, Arizona's climate is not quite as humid as southern Italy, but at least temperature-wise, it's not all that much different, is it?
No, not really, because South Italy, summertime, it's hot. I remember as a child, we used to reach 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 50 Celsius.
So what part of New Jersey were your brothers at?
North Jersey.
North Jersey?
North Jersey, Bergen County.
Bergen County, right. Okay. So, and you came out here how many years ago?
In America, 23 years ago.
But Arizona?
In Arizona, I'm here since 2001.
All right. So you came out just before or just after the big event?
It was before.
Okay.
Yeah, it was before.
Okay. So at least you weren't there for all that turmoil. Not that it was a lot more fun here.
No, it wasn't.
So you've been in the restaurant business then, at least working for someone for how many years total?
Most of my life.
Most of your life?
Yeah, in Calabria there's not much jobs, not much work, so in your teenager years you start summertime washing dishes in a restaurant.
Right.
Because it's a tourist area where I go. There's a lot of restaurants. So most teenagers, they start washing dishes summertime as a first job. Like over here, they go work for some kind of fast food, summertime, make some few bucks.
Right.
So and then
And it's important to get into the habit of getting out and making some money.
right, and then from there I work my way up.
So are these family recipes that La Calabria uses, or are they?
Few, yes. Others not. The classic Italian recipe that I bought from Italy.
Okay.
I learned different dishes over there, work in different restaurants.
So, now, your hours are, let's see, you serve lunch and dinner Monday through Friday,
Yes.
and then you serve dinner only on Saturday
Saturday I only dinner, 4 to 9, yes.
and Sunday.
Sunday right now we close.
Okay.
Used to be open, they close Monday, but we had to switch for different reason. Hopefully in the near future we switch back, because Sunday is actually busy day.
So, was it the weather in Arizona that attracted you, or the people, or did your brothers know people?
Well, tell you the truth, I came in January for a wedding of a friend of my daughter, and I like the weather, so I decided to move here, and I blame the weather, but honestly, between us, I still look for a reason. Sounds crazy, but
A lot of people blame the weather in January for why they ended up moving out here, especially in August and September,
That's right.
when it's just a wee bit warmer. How long have you been married now?
I'm sorry,
How long have you been married now?
about 20 years.
20 years? Got kids?
No, unfortunately, no kids.
Okay. So, tell us more about the meals that you serve here at La Calabria.
Well, over here, this is no fast food place. This is a sit-down restaurant. We did not pre-cook any food. Every single dish is cooked by the owner. So you don't wait for the table, but for sure you will wait while for your food, because it's cooked dish by dish, everything by the owner.
And what are some of the dishes that you prepare?
Well, we got a few pasta dishes, which I make all my pasta in the house. Then we have a chicken dish, fish. We have specials every day besides the menu. Pasta is big sell because, like I say, it's homemade.
Right.
And we make fresh daily in the house.
So you make your own pasta in-house.
Yes, sir.
That's not as unusual as it used to be, but it's certainly not the norm across the board.
Yeah, I don't think that there's many restaurants that actually they make the pasta like I do every single shape pasta because I have 16 of this, about 16, 17 different shape of pasta that I make.
Great. One of the pastas that I got introduced to back in 2000 in Italy was one I had never heard of before. It's orecchietta.
Mm-hmm.
And that was interesting because, of course, pasta is pasta is pasta. And mainly it's the different shapes that have the different names. But I remember, I used to eat pencil points.
What was that?
Pencil points. That's what they call them in New Jersey, mostaccioli.
Oh, mostaccioli. Penne. We call penne.
Right. Yeah. But in New Jersey, they call them pencil points because they're sliced at an angle, unlike ziti, which is sliced square.
Right.
And so these days, and I was taught to say things when it's mostaccioli, it's like, or manicotti, it's manigot, right? We were members of the Sons of Italy in America, because she was, and I got a lot of lessons on how to speak English, Italian stuff.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was fun. So, where in northern Italy did you move to when you first left Calabria?
I was in Bologna for a few years, and then I moved to Modena for a couple of years before I moved to the States.
Okay. And you came over to New Jersey?
I came over to New Jersey, and I was there for 5 years.
That's a bit of a different experience, though, from Italy.
Well, yes and no, because not particularly for me, because I was in the States a couple of times prior that for a while, but I was not ready to establish myself over here until '96 when I decided to actually move and live here.
Okay. Now, this is a good-sized restaurant, and you mentioned having to wait for your meal. You also mentioned having to perhaps wait for a table.
No, I say you do not wait for the table, but you do wait for the meal while it gets prepared.
Okay, so we've got to get you to the point where they have to wait for the table too.
Yes, well, on the weekends you may wait a little bit, but that I was referred through the week. During the weeknights, you don't wait for table.
Yeah.
On the weekends, you may wait for a while.
From some of the pictures that I've seen, you get a pretty decent crowd in here from time to time.
Yeah, so far so good.
And I imagine a lot of them are repeat customers.
Yes, they are.
Okay. And because, good Italian food, folks, is good Italian food. When you find it, you cherish it. Now, do you have any plans on expanding?
No, sir. I was crazy enough to open up one restaurant. I don't want to imagine people have 2, 3, or 4 different restaurants. It's just me. I don't want to expand because I cannot be in multiple places at the same time.
Okay.
I cannot be in one, we said you should keep two feet in one shoes all the time. So I'm trying to stick to that.
So then my next question is, now your address is 2540 South Val Vista, and the suite number is 106?
107.
107. And that's in Gilbert. Your phone number is
480-726-3537.
480-726-3537. And are you on social media?
Yes, we are on Facebook. And I believe in Instagram, but I don't personally follow those.
Are you on Twitter?
No.
You said Instagram. Are you on LinkedIn?
I don't believe so.
We're going to see if we can help you do this. Do you have any specials coming up over the next weeks? Other than just daily specials, can you specify anything?
Yes, this coming Monday, March 25th, we have a wine dinner, which we have to we try to have as often we can, because people, they like good food, they like good wine, and besides that, they like lots of wine. We serve wine, whole glass wine with each course and plus, because we never say no if customers they ask for a second glass. So that's one good reason why they like to come over here for the wine dinners, not just the good food.
Excellent. Giovanni, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. A pleasure.
Thank
My
you for
pleasure.
being in Phoenix, or in Gilbert, in the Phoenix area. Good food.